Hey, today I'm going to be talking about the funniest, best sitcom that has ever been put on television, Two and a Half Men. This is my review of the show. I've seen several episodes, and, I feel like I could be classified as an expert on the subject. First, I want to mention that Charlie Sheen is amazing in the show. He's a legend, okay? This guy he's cool. He's got all kinds of great sarcastic things to say. He's always, drinking alcohol and having intercourse with women. Some would call him a player, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure everybody aspires to be like Charlie Sheen. And, he's really perfect role model. He's a great guy. He has a very high tolerance to cocaine. That's an admirable quality in a person, And I think he's just a creative individual. And, it's sad to hear that he has HIV or whatever happened. I don't know. Tiger Blood winning. Two and a Half Men, though. That's, what I love about the show is, not all shows have this, but I like Two and a Half Men has a laugh track on it, which I really like that in a show because then I know when I'm supposed to laugh. I know when something is supposed to be funny, and if there's no laugh track, I know that it's a serious thing. It's a serious conversation. And I don't laugh at that point. But when I hear the laugh track, I'm like, okay, I can laugh now. Yeah, that's good because it was a really funny joke, and all the jokes are funny. I laugh at every joke on the show, to be honest. The theme song is a whole other story. That thing is amazing piece of music. Men, 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 manly men, 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 manly men, men, men. As I could just hear that playing in my head all day long, every day for the rest of my life. I just want to walk around with an MP3 player playing that song, blasting it in my eardrums, just constantly because it's just so good. I don't think there's ever been a better piece of music that's been written in history. You could talk about Beethoven, you could talk about Mozart, you could talk about Bach, you could talk about any of these classical composers. They could never come up with that. And I guess it's called Two and a Half Men because it's about two men and then their nephew or some who's not a man yet, I guess. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. Whatever, it's just a name. I don't care about that stuff. It's the show that matters, the actual content of the show, which is always funny. It's always entertaining. The plot lines are gripping narratives. The characters are well developed, fully three-dimensional. They're just like people you could meet in real life. They behave just like a normal human being would in real life. And that's something missing on television nowadays, I think. So let's get to the elephant in the room, which is, after Charlie's breakdown, and he had a breakdown. There was an argument with the producer, or some I don't know what happened. He got fired. He got fired from the show. What were they going to do? What were they going to do to come back from that? He was Two and a Half Men. He was the show. Charlie Sheen was, he's what made that show great. So I feel like they handled it really well. They had him in the show. He got hit by a train and died, which that's a decent way to get rid of a character, I guess. That's great. It works. And then the big thing that everybody was concerned about is who's going to replace Charlie, and I didn't think they could do it, but they found the perfect person to replace Charlie in the show, and it works so well. Ashton Kutcher did an amazing job in the show, okay? He had big shoes to fill. This is the role of a lifetime, basically, Two and a Half Men. And, he gets the role, and he does not squander his opportunity. Okay, this man is such an amazing actor, such an amazing comedic actor. I love all his work. You know, he's charming. He's got charisma. You know, everybody loves Ashton Kutcher. He's like beloved. He's a beloved actor. I haven't met anybody in my life who said that they didn't like Ashton Kutcher, and I mean, I'm sure if maybe they just didn't want to admit it, because that's, you know, that's gonna get you, make you like a social pariah. If you mention you don't like Ashton Kutcher, people are gonna think you're a sociopath. You know, they're gonna think there's something wrong with you. Like, why would you not like this man? So he's just great in the show. He's hilarious. All his jokes are great. I don't know if he writes the jokes himself, or if they have like a team of writers, or how much improvisation is going on in the show. But whatever they did, it works because it's a funny show. It's great, and I'm sad that it's canceled. You know, I guess we can still watch reruns. And you know, that's all we have. You know, it's the reruns. You know, I saw every episode, you know, the day it aired. So, you know, I followed the show. It's one of my favorites. It's up there. It's probably my favorite show of all time, actually. You know, it's the best. You can't ask for a better comedic television show. And that's why it ran so long. It was on television for a very long time, many seasons, many episodes, many shenanigans with Charlie Sheen and Ashton Kutcher. And that guy from, what was he in, 16 Candles or something? Or Pretty in Pink? John Cryer, that guy. Yeah. You know, he's in the show. And if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend checking it out. You can watch it, you know, it's on TV every day. You know, just if you have cable television, just, you know, switch the channel to whatever, if you can find a 2.5 Men rerun on. It's probably, you know, it's on there somewhere. You just play it all the time because people just, there's never a time in the day when you don't want to watch an episode of 2.5 Men. It's perfect for any situation. Like, you know, you just get back from work. You know, why don't you just sit down and watch some 2.5 Men? You know, you just got in a car accident and you're crippled and all your limbs are broken. There are fragments of bone and lodged in your internal organs, and you're bleeding eternally, and you know, you're in the hospital. If they got a TV, you know, switch on 2.5 Men. You know, that'll take your mind off things. It'll make, you know, it just makes everything better. It's a great show. It's brought joy to me. It's brought joy to millions of people. And, you know, Netflix maybe get a revival on that thing. You know, it's, they brought back Roseanne. That worked out well. You know, everybody loved that show. Everybody loves Roseanne. You know, she's beloved. You know, I don't think there's anything she could do that would, you know, lose people's respect, because she's just a legend. She's always got, you know, insightful things to say. Just like Charlie Sheen, really, you know. I've learned a lot from Charlie Sheen personally, and I think the man is a legend. I think you should try to get him in the revival. You know, maybe have a career comeback for him. Maybe try to get him as president. You know, that would work. That'd be good too. Anyways, that's just my thoughts on 2.5 Men. That's my review of the show. I give it a 10 out of 10. Basically, I give it a 10 out of 10 for sure. So, yeah, go check it out if you haven't watched it.